Part 1. Very few people in history have had a name as terrifying as Blackbeard, a ruthless pirate. One of the most obscure figures of the golden age of piracy in the late 17th and early 18th centuries, who suddenly became the leader and role model for pirates of his own time and those who came after him. So much so that even today we still see his name in movies, TV series, and video games. There were pirates who were far more successful than Blackbeard. Bartholomew Roberts, also known as Black Bart, was probably the most successful pirate in history. During the golden age of piracy, it is said that he captured more than 400 ships. Henry Every, nicknamed the King of Pirates, decided to disappear completely after amassing a vast fortune and live a respectable life with the wealth he had gained. Qing Shi, a female pirate who operated in the South China Sea, commanded a fleet of tens of thousands of men. Yet it was still Blackbeard, the pirate everyone knew and whose name alone struck fear into people's hearts. But what was it about Blackbeard's character and actions that placed him a step above the rest of his peers? In this video, we're going to talk about the life of this legendary and fearsome pirate early days. Right at the beginning, we should mention a major problem when it comes to telling Blackbeard's life story, one that applies to almost all pirate biographies: the lack of reliable historical sources. Blackbeard is the most famous pirate in history, yet we have very little information about his life before he ever raised the black flag. The main source we have for Blackbeard's life, just like many other pirates, is a book written in 1724 by Captain Charles Johnson. This book has been published many times under different titles, but it is most commonly known as A General History of the Pirates. It's a very fascinating book, and yes, you can even find a PDF version online. However, many of the stories are written in a highly dramatic and almost fictional style. Because of this, historians have long questioned the accuracy of its accounts. Adding to the mystery, very little is known about Captain Charles Johnson himself. This has led many scholars to believe that Charles Johnson was actually a pen name, and that no such person ever existed. Some believe that Charles Johnson was in fact the pseudonym of the famous English writer Daniel Defoe, best known for the novel Robinson Crusoe. Others argue that the book wasn't written by a single author at all, but rather compiled from various accounts written by different people, later published under one fictional name. Despite all this, it remains the closest contemporary source we have to the golden age of piracy, and is generally considered the primary reference. We'll talk about other pirate stories from this book in future videos as well.